Hi loves, I am just going to insert this. So I don't know what video this is going to go in. I couldn't really decide which video seemed correct to put something in where I was going to talk to you guys that was a little depressing. If you guys don't want to know where I've been or what's been going on and why I've been so MIA and I haven't really been on YouTube in the last 3 weeks or so, you can skip to whatever number I will put and then you can just watch the rest of the video and keep it with happy times. But I just wanted to communicate because I've been getting a lot of messages asking where I'm at. If you follow me on Snapchat and you caught what was going on, then you are aware. I had to film this last because I know that I'm going to cry. I guess I could start at the beginning. Obviously there's a much bigger reason why I haven't been around. Well, first I was a little bit absent because I wasn't feeling well. I had started a new medication for my arthritis that kind of threw all of my other medications went a little crazy. I just finally went to the doctor again and talked to them, and it caused severe anxiety. So once, if you guys saw my last video that went up, my LA Girl one, I was actually starting to feel better. I was actually starting to feel myself again. And then during the first week of June, okay, I know a lot of you won't get it, and a lot of you will get it. This is gonna suck to edit. But okay, that is Anna back there, just so you guys know. I had 2 orange cats. Okay, so I had Dior. He was 11, and I had him since I moved out. I can't even get this out of my mouth. Out of my parents' house, so I had him for a very long time. So he was my baby, my first cat of my own. It was a situation where there was literally nothing we could do, and I just woke up in the middle of the night and he wasn't walking. I believe it was saddleback thrombosis is what they said. There was a blood clot that formed in his heart, and I don't know if it went down an artery. It was all such a blur, and I'm terrified. I don't want to read about it. I'm not ready to read more about it, but there's literally nothing they could do, and it all happened very sudden. He was totally fine, and then he wasn't fine. I know there are a lot of you that will get it, but he was my son. I don't have kids. I don't know if I'll ever have kids with all of my illnesses. Hopefully you guys can even understand what I'm saying, because I'm just crying. But I loved and love him more than I even knew possible. So I'm just heartbroken, and Anna is very heartbroken. So I just had to kind of get a grasp on things and try and accept what had happened. It all was so sudden. Anyway, I loved him more than, I mean, obviously I love Anna just as much. She's my sweet little baby girl, and she's been meowing all night. She's been waiting for him, and it's heartbreaking because you can't communicate. I can't tell her. I mean, I can tell her, but I don't know if she's going to understand, that he's not coming home. And just the thought of that, it still just blows my mind. It's like you can do everything in your power to keep them safe, and then something like that happens, and you just feel so helpless. I just miss him so much. I can't even. He had a very unique personality, and he was just. I'll try and insert a picture so you guys can see the difference between him and Anna, because I know a lot of you would think that that was Dior, because I would talk about Dior, but Anna's usually the one in the videos. Dior definitely made quite a few appearances. I know he was in my very first video ever, which I can't bring myself to watch, but if I remember, I'll link it down below so you guys can check that out. God, this is going to be the hardest thing to edit. This has been the hardest thing to sit down because I knew I would have to tell you guys what was happening and where I've been, and I'm sorry that I'm a mess. But it's just been a lot to adjust to. It's a lot to adjust when, he was there all the time. All the time. He was the kind of cat that would follow me around. If I went in the bathroom, he'd be in the bathroom. If I went in the kitchen, he was always in the kitchen. But anyway, I just wanted you guys to know. So it's just been a lot for me to deal with, a lot to process. And then my arthritis and stuff is autoimmune and it's affected by my stress. So it's I've just been a mess. I've just been a mess. So I just wanted you guys to know kind of where I've been. I'm sorry to bring this down. I knew I was going to cry, but I was I can hold it together. No, you can't, Shannon. So I hope that all made sense, but he was just the love of my life. Sorry to my boyfriend, but he knew. He always would make jokes about, if you had to pick between me and him, you would pick the cat. And I was well, he's my son. No, he was just the best thing ever. It just breaks my heart. But yeah, I'm just adjusting to life and adjusting to accepting life without him. I'm going to stop now. Sorry that I rambled for so long, but I just wanted you guys to know what was going on. Hopefully that made sense. Hopefully you could understand what I was even saying. But I just wanted you guys to know, and I want to thank everyone that reached out on Snapchat and Twitter and a couple people on Facebook, and you guys are so sweet, just checking on me, seeing where I was. Those of you who shared your stories about your pets that you've lost and how much you love them and how much you miss them and how you knew what I was going through, which was really very sweet of you guys, and it's really comforting to hear that people understood. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna stop crying at you and let you watch the rest of whatever video this is. Sorry that I just threw this in here, but I love you guys. Hey loves, so today we're going to do a empties video / products I've used up. So I'm just going to go through some of this stuff. I was kind of cleaning out my drawers and have actually used up a few things. Normally I just dispose of products right away and I always forget to save them because there's always so much clutter in my makeup room, but I tried to save some. So we're going to go through. I'm going to tell you which products I really loved, which ones I repurchased or plan to repurchase. Yeah, so let's just jump right in. So this looks pretty nasty. It just came out of my shower, so please don't judge me. This is the Glam Glow Thirsty Cleanse Daily Treatment Cleanser. I love this stuff. I already repurchased it. I just cracked into the new one. I also really like the Super Cleanse, I think is what it is, the white one. I feel like the white one really clears up my skin, and when I'm having any problem areas, yeah, I really like it. I already repurchased it. I don't use it every single day, but I love this one. I feel like it's really gentle. It's nice and hydrating. I don't remember how much this one retails for. I think it's like $34. So compared to the masks, this isn't bad at all. I might be totally wrong, but I feel like this is under $40. And the masks are all like $69 each. So this looks nasty, so I'm excited to throw that away. But really great, hydrating, but it's also very cleansing. It's like a mud to foam. So once you like lather it up and get water in there, it actually turns more of a foam and really clears your skin. So I really like it. It's a good one. If you have dry skin, definitely recommend it. If you have problematic skin, I really do like the Super Cleanse one too, the white one. Check it out. I totally threw out my empty one of these. This one is still my all-time favorite. This is the Urban Decay All-Nighter. This is my repurchase, even though it's pricey. I've been using my Freedom makeup one, and I like that one a lot, but I don't feel like anything keeps my makeup on quite like this one. I've tried the Chill one, but the All-Nighter remains my favorite. I just like it. I like the mister. I like everything. Ooh, I've gone through so many of these. This is the House of Lashes Lash Glue. This is a clear one. I probably honestly have, yep, I do. I have a black one in here as well. I repurchased both of these. I've been using the clear one because the black one I repurchased is being a little funny. Like it's not holding as true. I don't know if I got a faulty one or what, but it's not really holding my lashes on. So normally I'm obsessed with this black one, especially because I wear winged liner a lot, even though I haven't really been this past month, but I normally do. When I wear lashes, I normally wear winged liner. I love this lash glue. I repurchase it over and over and over again. I already have 2 backups of each one. Well, I just cracked into one of each. So I have 1 backup of each one, and I have 2 open of these. But these ones are all used up. I don't get to use all the product because it does eventually get all goopy in there and dried out. But you can see like I've used most of the product out of this one, if you guys can see that at all. They're both pretty empty. Just amazing lash glue. It stays on all day. I don't find that it very rarely will pull out my actual lashes. That's kind of a problem with especially really good lash glue that stays put throughout the day. Sometimes you lose a couple lashes, which is not good. But I've been wearing a lot less fake lashes lately. Of course, I'm wearing a little bit of lashes today. Okay, I hope you guys find this at least a little amusing. This is my Makeup Revolution Pro Blend Sponge that I accidentally baked. I watched that video from Tati telling you to put your beauty blenders in the microwave. Don't put your Pro Blend Sponge, because this is made out of something completely different than a beauty blender. Clearly, I loved this sponge, but I cooked it. It is hard as a rock. Yeah, well, not hard as a rock, but it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard. So, amazing sponge. I definitely need to order another one. The last time I ordered from Tam Beauty, they were out, so I did not. This is the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair. Already repurchased. Will repurchase again and again and again. I'm obsessed. I feel like it gives really close coverage to using the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation, which I was obsessed with using that as a concealer for a very long time. And I feel like this is nicer to your under eye. I wouldn't say it's hydrating, but it's not near as drying as the Marc Jacobs foundation is. This is good stuff. There's probably a little bit in here. I just love the coverage. I like the giant wand. I like the color, but I just love it. We'll continue to repurchase until something better comes out. I don't know what will, but yeah, girl. Ooh, we're gonna talk about some powders. This is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores pressed powder. This one, it's pretty much done. It's pretty much done. There's a little bit in there. I've kind of stopped using powders when they get to this point because it's really difficult to get the product out because of the little sponge underneath, which I actually did use. I use this a lot. I like setting my nose with this guy. I feel like it really gets in there, especially when I use that little puff. I'm not sure if I'll repurchase it. Maybe if there's like, because now that IT Cosmetics is on Sephora, if there's like maybe the VIB sale if I decide to need it. But I have 2 other powders that I'm going to show you right now too that are like my ride or dies. But I did really like this powder. I would definitely use it again. Possibly will repurchase it. I'm not sure. It's a little more pricey than the powders that I've been using. So let me show you those guys. Okay, so apparently I didn't put the other one in here, but I'll have to go grab it for you in a second. If not, I'll just insert a picture of it so you guys know. You guys are going to know. It's the Physicians Formula Mineral Correcting Powder in Translucent, which is my ride or die. I love that one to set under my eyes. And this one is the White Pressed Powder by Stargazer. I always mix them. So that one and this one combined are my favorites. I'm using up the last little bit of this, but I already repurchased it. And I also got the white Stargazer foundation as well, so I can try that for you guys, because I love mixing white foundations in with my foundation to make it lighter, to actually match my complexion. But yeah, I really love this powder. Of course, only use this if you are super fair, like I am. Otherwise, you're going to leave a white cast, clearly. But if you are fair, this could be your best friend. Even under the eye, I don't like using just this under the eye. I can, and it's not horrible at all. But I like mixing this with the Physicians Formula one because that one's just so smooth that I don't feel like it emphasizes my fine lines or texture. So definitely love it. The time has come to say goodbye to this Ultra Contour Kit. This looks disgusting. This is horrible. Look at this. Look at this. I don't think I've ever used this much of a product, like, almost ever. This is the Ultra Contour Kit from Makeup Revolution. You can find Makeup Revolution at Ulta if you are in the US like I am, or on the Tam Beauty website. Yes, tambeauty.com ships to the US. I get asked that all the time. I have lots of Makeup Revolution videos. If you have more questions, I answer those questions in almost every video. But yes, I love this, love this, love this. Even if you are fair, the shades work. It comes with a white highlight, which is like amazing. Mixing these two together is just absolutely beautiful. Given you can't really tell what's there, but this was kind of a champagne-y highlight, and this one was a white with a gold marble highlight, and just so beautiful. I loved using this on my inner corners. I loved using it on the lid. I loved using it as an actual highlight. These ones are really nice to just kind of set your face if you need to, or your under eye. This one was my favorite contour shade. I bet you can't tell. The only one that I obviously didn't really use is this one. I feel like these two look very similar on the skin. This one's slightly deeper and a little more red, but they were very similar. Of course, they were a little more warm than I normally would like, just because I'm so fair, but they definitely work, and I already repurchased this, and I love it. I just love it. It's just so good. So good. Definitely one of my top, like, 5, if not top 3 or top 2 Makeup Revolution products total. So the next thing we're going to talk about is the Josie Maran Vibrancy Foundation. You guys know I'm already halfway through my next bottle. I'm obsessed. This is my absolute favorite foundation of life. I haven't tried anything that I like more. The color is a little off. I have mine in Dynamic RG5. So it's a little dark for me just because I am so fair. This one, actually, probably in the next month or so, if I go outside enough, which I really don't go outside a lot. I'm not a fan of the sun or outdoors or being hot. Just not my thing. If I get a little color, this is in the summer, usually this one can work for me without mixing a foundation mixer in it, but it's totally worth it. I mix it with Manic Panic Dream Tone, and the combination is perfect. I love it. It's got argan oil in it, so it helps keep the oil on my nose at bay, which I know it seems weird. Fighting oil with oil is definitely a thing. It definitely works. It helps keep the outside perimeter of my face hydrated, which is dry, and the nose area keeps the oil at bay, if I can speak. But again, I love this. I'm sorry, a lot of these products you guys know that I love, but I just wanted to show you that, yes, I've purchased them again and again. Favorite foundation. So good. This guy wasn't quite done, but he broke. So he's done so now. This is the NYX Blush and Taupe. This is the HD version. I slightly prefer the powder version, but both of them, they used to be like my absolute ride or die, and I loved them so much. They were like the only contour powder that I even wanted to use. But the more I've used other products, I realized that they are kind of difficult to get out of the pan. You have to really work your brush in them if you want like a pigmented contour, even with how fair I am. I got a round face. I gotta get some sort of color in there to like make it seem slightly less round, which I'm sure it's super round right now because my TMJ is crazy, so my face is all swollen. But anyway, I love the color of this. I would repurchase it again. I just don't really have a need to purchase it right now. Plus, I do prefer the powder version, which is really incredibly hard to find now. I don't know if they even make the powder version anymore. They just make the HD version. This one is slightly more pigmented in my opinion. It goes on a little smoother, but there's something about it. I don't know the way it looks. I don't know, but it is very good. If you want an affordable, cool toned contour, the NYX HD Blush and Taupe is beautiful in this packaging. I know it's really nasty because it was in my makeup bag for forever, but look at the little bow. So cute, so cute, so cute. This is a Makeup Revolution Line and Flick. Did I repurchase this yet? I think I tried to repurchase it and it was out of stock or something like that, where one side is a pen liner. Not my favorite pen liner in the world, but definitely not bad. Definitely not the worst at all. It's a felt tip, so I like this one. This definitely dried out way before this side. This side, there's actually still some product in. I just decided, oh wow, there's more product in there than I thought there was. Do I need to hold on to it now? Look at me. But it's a really nice, like the cold side, it's not the blackest black in the world. I love that I say that, but this thing is so cheap. It's like $3 or £3 or something ridiculous like that. All of it is rubbed off because I use use this. I loved using this one to tightline. Definitely if you're looking for an affordable liner, if you're new to liquid liner or you need a good liner to tightline, honestly the most comfortable liner to tightline ever because it's just rounded and it just gets in. Tightlining is when like you line your upper rim like right between, like right here between your liner and your lashes, like the base of your lashes so that it looks more cohesive. Yeah, I love that thing. So affordable. So affordable. What is next thing? This is the NYX HD Photogenic Concealer in Lavender. Love this. I love this to lighten my concealer. I used this before there were white concealers. I definitely use this guy a lot to lighten it up under the eye. It's very brightening. This is a corrector. My only thing about these concealers is once you have them for a little while, like even if they're not that old, because what is it 6 months? 6 months. So when you're like hitting that 6-month mark, they kind of start to smell a little weird. Is that just me? Is that just me? Like I bet this one smells funky. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. But if you're going to use it a lot and you're going to use it up in that time, which they're not that big, if the actual concealer is really good too, then you're good. But love this if you are fair and you want an affordable, easy to access concealer that will help you lighten your concealer so you can actually have a highlighted under eye when you're super fair. Definitely recommend this one. Again, this is the NYX HD Photogenic Concealer in Lavender. It's a little bit gray based, but I don't know, it works. It works. Yeah. IT Cosmetics, Your Skin But Better CC Plus Illumination CC Cream. Love this. Already repurchased it. This one is so hydrating. It has SPF 50. I love wearing this in the summer. It's full coverage, but it doesn't feel heavy. And it's CC cream. It's got all sorts of good anti-aging stuff in there for you. And it's really good with the SPF 50 plus. I use this guy up. He is good. I like that it has a little pump. I have a brand new one sitting in my drawer because I don't know, these two honestly are probably two of my favorite foundations of life. I'm almost out of my full size too, but I just threw the empty little one in here. It's all goopy. This is the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I love this brow gel. I wish that I had hopped on that train sooner. It's so good. I definitely want to get the full size again once my full size is out, which is really close to being out. But I love this brow gel. It really does keep your brows in place. It like kind of defines your hairs. I feel like I have more brow hair when I wear it. I'm not wearing it today. I'm wearing a NYX one that I also really like in chocolate because I can wear the darker colors in because girl, my hair is so dark compared to what it used to be. But yeah, Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. So this is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I did repurchase it, although I've had it for a little while. It's good for 9 months, so I'm probably still good to use the one that I have that's still mostly full, but I just love the Tarte Shape Tape. I don't know, but this is a great, if you don't want a super full coverage concealer, like if you're having a no makeup day, or like no makeup day, if that makes sense, where you're not wearing a lot, this is great. It blends out really well. The color of this is really beautiful. It's fair neutral. It's a great concealer. Everyone was all about this one. I think this concealer, MAC Pro Longwear, and Tarte Shape Tape were like my three that were like ride or die. But yeah, this is a great concealer. Again, not as full coverage as the Tarte Shape Tape, but if you don't want something super full coverage, definitely check this out. The last thing is the Physicians Formula Eye Booster Pen in Ultra Black. Definitely try the Ultra Black one. It is a pen liner. I'm wearing this today. I just love this liner. I've probably purchased just as many of these as I have of the Mineral Correcting Powder and Translucent. I ordered them just on Amazon because they're usually cheaper than buying them even at Target or Fred Meyer or Walmart. I feel like you can get them as add-on items on Amazon, given that I just have to buy other things, of course, in order to get them cheaper, but they're about $8 each, the powder and this liner on Amazon. Definitely worth it. I'm probably going to order another one tonight. I don't know if this really does anything for your lashes. Again, I mostly wear false lashes up until recently, but my lashes aren't looking too bad lately, but I think that's just because I haven't been wearing as many false lashes, but I love that. I love it. Okay, I think that's everything. This was quite a few items. Let me know your most used products down below. Hopefully you guys found this interesting. If you guys want another one when I have more products all gathered up, I will definitely do that for you guys. There are plenty of products that I have used up that I have forgot to keep the packaging. So if you guys are really into this, I will definitely do my best to keep the packaging. Or if you guys want a video of like my most repurchased products or my favorite products in general, I can definitely do that for you. I have a top drugstore products from somewhat recently that you guys can check out. But yeah, I think that's everything. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you soon. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and share it if you could, because it does help me out so much. And please subscribe if you have not already. All right. I love you guys. Bye. But this is the Thirsty Cleanse Glam Glow. Whoa. Okay. This is this is my makeup farting. Oh my god, I just said farting. Oh, wow. helps keep it, keeps the, I love you, girl. Today, let me just throw it. Did I get it on my white shirt? No.